The Batfleck ending of The Flash. I'm sure you guys have seen these behind the scenes images, which are great. First off, we got him on the bike. That's Benny boy right there. So the cowl looks good. I like the cowl. It's like you know, more of the Justice League cowl. So there he is right there without the cowl on, which is cool. There's a side view right there. Look at that glorious chin. That side profile that Mr. Ben Affleck has, it's so great. So we got all that, and then we got Muschietti directing him right there, which is cool. But then this is what everybody was talking about right here. Darth Vader, dun, 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 dun. What the hell's going on with that costume? That's a little different. I mean, the cape looks Vader-esque for sure. But yeah, this is a black cape and more darker like armor and a silver bat logo on his chest. Interesting. So they were going for a different costume when it came to this scene. And of course, if you don't know what the scene was, I mean, we've talked about it before. We know about this scene, even though that people are acting like this is something new, but it was going to be a scene where, yeah, at the end in Barry's apartment, his monitors were going to start going crazy, and then Bruce was going to be contacting him because he's lost in the multiverse, because originally it was going to be Michael Keaton's Bruce Wayne that was going to be at the end. He was still going to be in Barry's world, so Ben Affleck's Bruce Wayne was going to be lost in the multiverse, and he was basically going to be contacting him saying like, hey, what did you do, Barry? Come find us, kind of thing. How are we feeling about the silver bat? I like the silver bat. I think the silver bat looks kind of cool. But what's funny about this too, and what's funny about anything that we see Ben Affleck in, I will say, that you realize that one of the reasons why that he signed back on to do the role again was he was going to look over the scenes that he was in, and he was actually going to put his input and maybe even rewrite some scenes. But when people were actually, you know, of course, I mean, I'm not a big fan of it either. When it came to The Flash, the whole like lasso of truth scene on the bridge with Wonder Woman and with The Flash, you know, I don't really care for it, but there's a chance that Ben Affleck actually probably put his input into that scene. Any scene that Ben Affleck was in, he put his input in. I hope that we could see it eventually. I mean, they released this featurette that showed that they shot something with this different costume and this post-credit. So maybe we'll see it one of these days. I don't know. But then also be on the lookout, guys. There's some bullshit out there. Somebody sent me an article from Cosmic Book Resources or Cosmic Book News, whatever the hell it is. Cosmic Book. You guys know that this is like a big bullshit website, right? I even like went back and forth with the creator of it, Matt something, McClone, something like that. Blocked me on both accounts a while ago because I called out his bullshit. I mean, it's a clickbait website. They take advantage of fandom. And there's an article that they said like, oh yeah, what Pamela Abdi and DeLuca wanted was they were going to have, I mean, obviously some of it was true. They were going to have a Man of Steel 2. Of course, that's what they wanted. But in that article, it even said that, oh yeah, but they were going to have, you know, multiple things with Ben Affleck, starting with Batman versus Deathstroke. And I'm just kind of going like, that got thrown out a while ago. Can we actually listen to the actors that we supposedly like? Because don't we remember when Ben Affleck said it in an interview when he gave the script for his Batman to a close personal friend, and that friend said, if you make this, it will kill you? Can we take that in? I know we're all spoiled brats and we want our freaking comic book movies the way that we want them, but can we actually listen to these actors? I mean, I get it. You didn't have to like the ending of The Flash with the whole George Clooney cameo. I looked at it as, okay, that's a good gag. There weren't going to be continuing things that they originally thought. Thought it was a good gag. I laughed both times in both theaters, laughed. Sure. Do you have to love it? No. I just take it as a gag. Don't take it seriously.